were in your... Oh man. Well, good afternoon, everybody, or good morning, depending on where you're at. Thanks for jumping on today. We're going to give it just a minute or two here, and we will get going. So thanks for making time on your Friday to listen to me babble on about opening services. So hopefully you find the time beneficial. But thank you for jumping on. If anybody, just before we get started, has any questions, please feel free to throw them in the Q&A chat box below, and we'll get to those as we kind of wrap up. Should be about 10, 15 minutes here. I'll present on and then and leave the rest of the time for any questions that we have. So thanks for jumping on. We'll get started here in just a minute.
Mike, are you wanting this one recorded?
Jack shaking his head. Yes. Okay. So yes, we.
Then we will record this.
So don't screw it up. Gotcha, Jack. Okay, I'll try my best.
No problem.
I know. I hear you. It's okay. You don't have to even say it. I can read your body language. It's fine. We're good. Oh man. All right. We'll go ahead and get started, guys. It is 12:02. So again, thank you for jumping on today and learning more about HomeWell. My name is Mike Condon. I'm the Vice President of Franchise Development here at HomeWell. And as you can see from the screen, we have Treg and Jack, two of our development coordinators, along with Samantha, who is in our back office. So thank you for jumping on today. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we'll kind of jump into it. Give me a thumbs up to make sure you can see my screen there. Perfect. Awesome. Well, again, thank you for jumping on. Today, we are going to talk about our opening process. One of the questions we get as candidates are kind of going through their education process with us and getting towards that decision-making time is, this all sounds great, but what the heck do we do if we decide to do this? And what does it look like to actually get our business open? So for today's webinar, we're going to talk about the opening services process. We're going to go over kind of the high-level milestones, the framework that our opening services team is going to take you through to ensure that you launch your business well, to ensure success as a franchisee here at HomeWell. And where I'd love to start is our opening services team. Well, let me make sure it's in presentation. There we go. I'd love to start just at the beginning and what our foundations are for this, right? And the foundations are really around the people, the resources, and the plan. And why are those important? Well, first, it starts with the people, right? This is a two-way street. Franchising is definitely that way. It starts with the people that are deciding to become franchisees, like yourselves, and the people who are going to help support you through that journey, which is us as a franchisor. Those two pieces are vital to ensure that we have a successful relationship moving forward. And that's really the foundation of how we're going to start this. But you can't have the people if you don't have great resources, which again is what we have. And as I go through our presentation today, I'm going to show you some of those resources that we have to ensure that you launch your business with optimum success, right? And really give you that runway to start your business well and to get you off the ground to ensure that you can have a long, successful business here with us at HomeWell. And the last part about that is a plan, right? It's always great to think about things and say, this would be cool if I did this. Guys, it's got to have a plan. And that's what we're going to help you provide you with and help you really build is that plan of success. So we're going to set you up for success from day one by having a plan, having a roadmap to really allow you to launch and scale your business so you know what you're doing when your doors are open and when you get that first client. So what does that plan look like here at HomeWell? Well, what we've coined here at HomeWell is our Launch Well certification plan, right? And here is just a very simple kind of roadmap to show you how we're going to help you launch your business. And a couple of key points in here that you are going to see, right, is not only are you going to see, okay, where we're going to help you by getting really understanding what franchising is and what the home care industry is. 48% of our owners here at HomeWell have never owned a business and do not come from a healthcare background. So our training is set up to ensure that you can have both of those, especially in the beginning, to understand the home care industry, the ins and outs of it, and really how to apply what we're going to teach you through this process in running your business. We're going to talk to you about your state licensure, if you have a state licensure process, and how you're going to navigate that alongside of our assistance with that. And we're going to take you through these different milestones in order to get you to down here, the milestone of open, right? That's where the exciting stuff really happens, but there's a lot to do in between there. So we want to make sure when you get to that milestone of opening your business that you're set up for success and you have all the tools you need to be successful. But it doesn't stop when you open. We're going to continue to provide you that support through sales and marketing content, live workshops, all the way until you're HomeWell certified, which is well after you open your business. Again, our goal is not only to support you as you launch your business, but for years and years beyond launching your business to ensure success. And that's really what this program was designed to do. And we're going to give you some great tools and technology in order to support you along the way. So let's take a dive into a little bit deeper of what this means. So let's talk about really the 3 phases of launching your home care business here with HomeWell. The first phase is really that phase 1, that pre-licensing phase. That's when you're going to come in. That's right when you sign your franchise agreement. We're going to have a welcome call for you. We're going to give you all your HomeWell access, right, to all the different modules, the emails, all the basics to get the foundations of your business built. We're going to set weekly calls for you, with you and your business coach and your opening services manager to make sure that you feel supported every step of the way. There is a long laundry list of things to get done every phase of our process, and that's why those weekly calls are so important to your success. You're going to have that one-on-one attention with your business coach and your opening services manager to make sure you're going through those tasks lists. If you have any questions, you have a resource, and really allowing you to just take it one step at a time. We're going to establish your business entity. A lot of questions we get on the front end are, well, I can't sign a franchise agreement unless I have my business entity. Let's wait to do all that. We're going to help guide you through that process. And as part of that, depending on the state that you're in, we're going to get you prepared to launch or to submit for your license. Depending on the state, that process could be a little bit longer or a little bit shorter. Our team is well versed in all the licensure process, no matter what state you're in. And we're going to guide you and connect you with other HomeWell agencies in those markets to ensure that we do that the first time. Again, we want to avoid having to resubmit for licenses. When we talk to a lot of people that try to do it on their own, they've submitted 2, 3, 4 times. Let us help you with that process to ensure it goes as smoothly as possible for whatever state that you're in. The second phase of that is going to be really the structure of the business, the operations, the sales and marketing, the strategy, really developing your business plan, determining what kind of staffing you want for your business. What kind of active owner are you going to be? And one of the most important tools we're going to do here is we're going to really talk about that break-even analysis and that 12-month projection. Again, setting your business up for success is not only the learning part of it, but making sure your financial modeling is correct, making sure that the numbers are where they're supposed to be so you can launch successfully. And we're going to walk you through that, help you with that to really determine what that looks like for you and your business. We're going to look at your competitive analysis in your market with you and determine what your price point should be and how are we going to attack the market from a marketing perspective, especially when it comes to your competition and what they're seeing. We're going to have you attend our HomeWell workshops. So those are going to be going throughout all phases here of when you open your business. But again, it's on-demand learning, and we'll go into a little bit more of what that platform looks like here in a few slides. And then we're going to get you onboarded with some of our vendors. WellSky is our vendor that we use for our operating platform. We want to get you connected with them early so you can start their training, really understand how best to utilize that platform as you go through the rest of the opening phases with your opening services manager and your business coach. And again, I want to reiterate, you're meeting with that opening services manager and that business coach every week throughout launching your business. So they're always going to be there as a resource for you to ensure that you have everything you need to be successful. And then the exciting time, right? That last 35 to 45 days before you actually open your business. We're going to confirm that all your vendors are ready to go and you're ready to launch with them. Make sure that your QuickBooks and your employee organization files, everything is set up and ready to go. Really what we're going to do is also we're going to come out and meet with you. I think that's the most important thing that's not on this slide is we're going to have our opening services manager and your business coach come meet with you and do a pre-launch, making sure that you're doing all the things you need, making sure that your office is set up to ensure you for success. That's going to be a 2-day visit. That's going to be invaluable for you, for your staff, and really to help set up your foundation for success when you actually open your doors. You're going to be recruiting your office staff at this time as well. And again, you're going to start talking with your local community about, hey, I'm getting ready to launch. What things can I have in place? All of those things are going to be happening within that last 30, 45, 60 days, depending on where you're at and where your licensure is. Again, these aren't hard deadlines. These are just kind of some rough estimates for you to kind of wrap your mind around phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And some people move faster. Some people move a little bit slower depending on that licensure. But again, we're going to be there to support your business throughout all 3 phases to ensure that you launch your business with success. And when you open your doors, the most important thing is that you're confident and you're ready to go out there and really show the community the value in the services that you can provide. So I talked a lot about the platform that we use. The Learning Lab is something that we launched last year, and it's been a game changer for our owners here at HomeWell. Why is it important? Well, it's going to be your online platform for you to really learn, grow, and connect through on-demand learning, your virtual labs that you're going to attend, and all of your resources that you can have in order to be successful here at HomeWell. The one thing I love about this Learning Lab, there's a lot of things I love, but as you continue to build upon your knowledge, and when you recruit those caregivers, when you recruit those schedulers, those HR managers, and your care manager, there are modules specifically set up for them. One of the things that I think is important when you're educating your staff is that you as a franchise owner are doing a lot of different roles, especially in the beginning of any business. This platform is going to allow your staff to learn on their pace, allow you to get them into the system and allow them to really hone in on the stuff that you want them to hone in on without you having to sit there and do it with them. And I think that's one of the value adds as you're trying to grow a business is the platform and technologies you can utilize to train your staff so they are growing along with you without distracting your day-to-day operations of the business. Again, this is a great platform that even years down the road, our owners that have been open for 9, 10, 11 years are using this platform to re-educate themselves and really re-educate their staff on the businesses and the nuances. And we're continuously developing these. I know right now we're in the development of a full business launch, right? Business courses, because again, a lot of owners are new to business ownership. So we want to give them tools to continue to learn about the different phases of the business, whether it's specifically tied to our home care business or overall business management, financial modeling, things of that nature in order to be successful. I talked about it a little bit, but here's really the kind of the different buckets that the self-paced learning will go into. They're going to talk about the industry. What about home care? A competitive analysis. How do we do all this? Operations, the metrics and the systems of your business, understanding your KPIs and understanding how to look at those and really understand to measure your business is fundamental to success in any business, and especially here at HomeWell. So we're going to help you understand that and teach you that if you don't have a background in that. Talent management. Okay, we're hiring people. How best do we coach them? How best do we guide them? How best do we set them up for success so they can be successful with your agency? And then the sales and marketing, right? I mean, being able to get out there, know who to talk to, how to talk to them, and then what tools do we have? My background was not marketing. So when you look at it and you really understand, okay, well, how do I market? What's the difference between SEO marketing? What's the difference between PPC marketing? And how does that all play into my local marketing that I'm out there doing? We're going to help guide you through that as well. And this platform is a great tool to help you do that, along with the resources that we have internally from a one-on-one basis to help you really learn. I just want to touch on the state requirement because, again, this is a question we get. As of now, there are 33 states that do require you to have some sort of personal care license that we're going to help you with. A lot of people ask, well, is this something I need to worry about? No. Again, every state has a little bit of nuance. The good thing is that we've dealt with a lot of states, and I will tell you that they're all very similar but different, and that's where our expertise is going to come in. Our opening services team is well versed in every state that we deal with. So we're going to help you through that process. And if we don't have the answer, we have many resources and vendors that are going to have the answer for you as well. So again, rest assured, we're going to help you with this licensure process, whether you're in Michigan, whether you're in Florida or otherwise. We're going to help you with that to really ensure that you launch for success. As you can see, there are states that do not require a personal care license. We really do feel that every state here within the next 5 to 10 years will require some sort of licensing. So we're going to help set up your business that if your state, like a Michigan, doesn't require a license at this time, that when they do require it, all you got to do is flip a couple switches and you're going to be set up for success. And that's something that's really important to us here at HomeWell. And really the last thing I want to touch on today from a support side and as you get your business open and operating is called the Gateway. This is, again, a tool where you're going to find everything you need in one spot. I think it's very easy as a franchise owner to get overwhelmed. There's a lot of things coming at you. We want to simplify it and make it easy. That's why we created our online learning platform. And then that's why we have the Gateway as well. Two really just very specific spots to get the information you need in order to launch your business successfully, but not be overwhelmed by having 12 different websites you need to go to order this and order that. It's all very simplistic, and we want to make it as easy and turnkey for you as a new owner to really wrap your head around it to ensure that when you launch your business, you're launching with success. If I missed anything today or you guys have any follow-up questions, please feel free to reach out to us here at HomeWell, reach out to your development director. We're happy to answer any questions, as we know this is an exciting but scary time as you get to the decision-making process, especially getting ready to launch your business. We're going to ensure that your success is our success, and we want to have a great partnership with you here at HomeWell in the future. Awesome.